there was third-party games shown for it, which is actually pretty cool because it was a small trailer of a couple third-party. It wasn't like the huge trailer for like the 3DS or the Vita games or stuff like that in the past. It was just a handful. So, but you had a couple of good games. Darksiders 2, which is going to be on 360 and PS3, is also coming to Wii U. Tekken, obviously, we already talked about Tekken. Tekken's going to be on there. What else was there?
There was the, of course, you got your shooters.
Yeah, tons of shooters. They had this Aliens game. Aliens, I'm looking at it right now. Aliens Colonial Marines. It's going to be on PC, PS3, 360, and Wii U. And like I said, these games look as good as the other versions, if not better. I honestly think they look better. Not by much, because obviously you can't, with the way graphics are going nowadays, you can't get much better than what we have now.
Yeah.
So, but it still does look, better than 360 and PS3, if only slightly. Ninja Gaiden 3, that's another one. And they showed tons of effects with that game, like with the sword swipes. You saw like the red. You saw like the red sword, like you had like the effects, like when it's like cutting through the air and stuff. In conjunction when he's cutting people, you see like the blood splatter, so pretty violent and stuff. A lot of people like were actually surprised because like Nintendo's getting all those hardcore games that people have been wanting. The actual president of EA actually came out and said that he's really excited for it. They got tons of developers talking about it. They got a guy from Fifth Cell, EA,
Vicarious Vision.
Vicarious Vision. They got Irrational Games or whatever it's called. Yeah, they have like Ubisoft. Yeah, they had so many like big name developers and stuff, and they already told this developers working on it, and they're all excited for it. The president of EA actually came out on stage and said he himself even admitted that he's been on 360 and PS3's conferences, quite a few, and supported them, but he's never supported Nintendo this much before. And they got a joint partnership going with EA to make sports titles and regular titles on the cafe or the Wii U. He said he's looking forward to it. He's imagining all this stuff, like with football games. So just imagining having all the scores and stats and all this stuff right in the palm of your hand, the game in the palm of your hand. He was really excited for it, and he talked about it. He came on stage and everything. So when you got people like that, coming, Nintendo's got the games and got the power going. So of course you're still gonna have all these people for the 360 and PS3 going, oh, Nintendo still sucks, do the Mario, and stuff, because you can't please everyone. People still hate Nintendo nowadays, but whatever. I'm really excited. I'm a little bit worried though, because they did show a tad more shooters than usual. I'm just hoping. I have no problem with shooters. I encourage the shooters. I encourage the more hardcore games, as long as I still get my platformers, RPGs, adventure, quirky games. I still like games like Wii Sports and stuff. I don't like Wii Fit, even though they did show Wii Fit they did show like a tech demo Wii Fit for Wii U. I don't like stuff like that, but they are still supporting that. They just show. So I really think they're gonna bring the variety this time around. They're not just gonna be like, oh, casuals, oh, hardcores. They're gonna get everyone going. Nintendo themselves even said there hasn't been a system that's for everyone. Like what they even admitted with the 360 and PS3, you had all the hardcore crowd, and with the Wii, you had more or less the casual crowd. I was still satisfied with the Wii had, but I'm really excited with what they're going with this way though. How they said this is their shot at making a system for everyone out there. For shooter fans, you draw in that Call of Duty crowd. You still got those moms and those grandmas, with the Wii Fit. You still got your quirky type. You still got your longtime Nintendo fans like me with the Mario and the Zelda and stuff. I'm really excited about this, and I really think they're gonna come out on top this time. And
Mario game is amazing though, because
which one for 3DS? Yeah. Well, let's finish the whatchamacallit, the Wii U. Okay. The only games they showed off were like I said, they showed off the third parties I talked about. they showed off a couple others. Like Darksiders 2, which is a good one. They will have Assassin's Creed, Batman Arkham City, and a couple others. So, you know, a lot of people like that. Then they have Lego City Stories, exclusive for 3DS and Wii U, being made specifically for these systems. Just another Lego game. I'm personally not a big fan of all the Lego games, but I do know those are popular nowadays, so it's pretty good they got their own exclusive Lego game, even if it isn't based off something like Harry Potter or Pirates, anything like that. But still cool that they got that for the fans of those games. Let's see, what else? And then they got, as far as coming from the first party, they showed off tech demos, and they showed off a really realistic version of Zelda, which I got excited for it at first off, but I tried not to take it too excited about it because of the fact that, because I know how this is going to turn out. They didn't say, they didn't even talk about it. They just showed it in their video, of like tech demos and stuff, and it's not Skyward Sword because it looks completely different from that. It looks like a brighter, more realistic version of Twilight Princess, if anything, and it was like insanely good. But it was just a couple second demo. They didn't talk about it. It was just in the video they showed. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be like the GameCube tech demo back in 2000, 2001, whatever. That people got mad about when they showed it. It was all realistic, and then they came back and it was with Wind Waker, and people got pissed off. So I'm not going to get too excited about it. The Skyward Sword does look amazing on the Wii, but like besides that, the other two games coming from first party from Nintendo for the Wii U is they got they got New Super Mario Bros. Wii. New Super Mario Bros. Me. That's what it is. The reason being is it's a new Super Mario Bros. The third one after DS and Wii. And besides your Mario and Luigi, you can bring your Mii to play it. That's why it's called New Super Mario Bros. Mii. That looks exciting. And then they announced probably the biggest thing, and I called it. I'm pretty sure everyone else called it because we knew it was coming sooner or later. Super Smash Brothers 4. It'll probably be called something else. There was the rumor named Super Smash Brothers Strife, but they didn't say Strife. They just said a new Super Smash Brothers. They didn't show it. They just talked about it. But here's the big thing, the very big thing about it. They did confirm it is being made conjunctionally on both Wii U and 3DS, and there will be some sort of, sorry about that, it's my phone. They did confirm there will be some sort of connectivity between the games. So I'm hoping for something like Ruin, like they showed, like Sony showed it theirs, how with the Vita and the PS3, how with the cross-platform. I'm hoping they really do something like that for the 3DS version and the Wii U version. I don't know about you, but if there's going to be differences in this game, in these games, I'm going to buy both versions. It's Smash Brothers. I'd love to see Smash Brothers on the Wii U, and I'd love to see it in 3D and 3DS, and I'd love to link them up and combine them and see what they've got planned for it. Like I said, they didn't announce anything. They didn't show any characters. They didn't show any trailers, videos, pictures, gameplays, nothing. The water just came out and said, and they did confirm for people who are like, oh, well, if they make a new Smash Bros. Sakurai isn't going to work on it. They did confirm Masahiro Sakurai, you know, the guy who's working on Kid Icarus Uprising and everything, the guy who worked on the previous Smash Brothers. He is working on these new ones too. And yes, I know he said he would not working on the one after Brawl, but they did say he's working on this one. So he said the same thing about Melee too, and he worked on Brawl. So I don't think he's going to ever say to his word. He's going to keep making Smash Brothers. But he's working on both these ones, and they'll come out some in the future. So excited for that. But that's about it for Wii U. They didn't announce anything, any prices or anything. The only disappointing thing I will say about it is there weren't, like I said, there weren't too many games besides a few tech demos. But then again, that's not too disappointing because of the fact that it's not coming out till late next year. So it's pretty early still. So I can forgive them for that. But the one thing I really am disappointed about is they did say it is compatible with all the Wii stuff, all the games, all the stuff. They didn't mention GameCube. And I don't know if it's backwards compatible with GameCube or not. They didn't deny it, but they just didn't mention it. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I would really love it if they backwards compatible with GameCube. If I would pay more if it had backwards compatible with GameCube. I'm not even kidding. I would pay 50 bucks more for the system if it had GameCube support. Not kidding, because it's just easier having having it instead of having multiple systems hooked up. It takes less shelf space. It's less electricity running. It's just overall better. So I don't know, but that's pretty much all this showed, and that was like the last half. That was the second half of their conference.
Should we talk about the chase me real quick?
The chase me, which one was that?
That was when they showed like this person that had the controller, and then there's the 4 people with the regular Wiimote, and the one person that had the Wii U controller, he could see the 4 people on the bird's eye view.
Yeah, because they had the 4-player split screen.
Yeah.
And like each screen was the 4-player. Like they were showing like this 5-player game where 4-player split screen. The 4 players of the split screens were using Wii remotes. Once again, like I said, it's not just backwards compatibility, but they're still supporting the Wii remote, so which is cool. But they had Wii remotes, and they're trying to find the 5th player. The 5th player, I guess, is the enemy or whatever. But the 5th player can see everyone, what everyone's doing when they're trying to get him on the controller, because he can see all the screens. So I mean, it's just cool stuff like that. Going back to the Wii remote, they also showed like they were showing golf, and they were showing you sat the new Wii U controller with the screen down the floor, and then you use the Wii remote with Wii Motion Plus, and you can golf. And then I was kind of confused. I'm guessing what they're getting at is if you point, because you're pointing it down at the screen controller, and then you see when they showed it on the TV screen, you saw like the dirt being kicked up or something. So I'm guessing like a real golf, like you still have your Wii remote and stick club like before, but the controller, the screen controller, the Wii U controller, I guess acts as the ground. So like maybe some sort of receiver between them where the way you hit it will affect how your golf goes or something. Your golf ball goes. I don't know, something like that. But it looks interesting. But it is shown that they are still supporting the Wii remote, not just backwards compatibility, not just saying, oh, we still got the Wii stuff. No, they are supporting it. They'll make new games for it and everything. I wouldn't be surprised if we have another game for Wii U that's like Skyward Sword that uses the Wii remote and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if we had that. Or if we had another Wii Sports game that uses the Wii remote and stuff like that on Wii U. So I wouldn't be surprised about all that, because they're still supporting it. So, which is cool, because they're not getting rid of those motion gamers. Because I love the Wii's motion control, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this new stuff can do. But I'm not gonna get too excited and too hyped, because that's till next year. So right now, the main stuff I was excited about was the games. 3DS, 5 games. 4 of them we already knew about. What were the 4? Okay,
Mario Kart 3DS.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart's cool because they're going back to it's not like the Wii, it's more like the DS style, but when you launch off of ramps, like from high places, you get like a hang glider to where you can glide through levels and find shortcuts and stuff, which I find pretty cool. In my opinion, that's a good addition. I like that better than what they did in the Wii. I didn't really care too much for the bikes of the Wii. They didn't really add too much, but I do like this because this can add a lot. It can add a lot that you can find shortcuts through stations and stuff. So.
It can customize your carts too.
Oh yeah, that's cool too. And like I was saying to you before, the way they customize it, you have like different parts of the shell, and then you have like the wheels and the front part and stuff like that. And you can customize. There's different parts and stuff. And the way they were showing it, the menus, how there was question marks, meaning there was parts that were locked and stuff like that from the video they showed. I was speculating that maybe like with the 3DS Street Pass, how you'd be able to trade parts with friends and stuff like that.
Or unlock them in the game too. But
yeah,
probably both would work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Probably both. And then there'd probably be with Spot Pass, there'd probably be DLC too.
Right.
And then go with Mario Kart, you have your Ghost data too. So there'll probably be a lot of wireless stuff with Mario Kart.